Roleplay Retcon does not own any part of the movies we retcon, nor are we associated with the artists who make them. Also, while most episodes are safe for all listeners, please do check the individual episode descriptions for any content warnings.
The soundtrack for this series features Them Damn Dogs. You can find them on Spotify, Bandcamp, or at themdamndogs.com.
Hey everyone, hey.
Welcome to Roleplay Retcon, the podcast that remakes the movies that lets you down. I'm Benjamin Gray, he, him. You can call me Ben.
I'm Jinsey, they, them.
And I'm Alex, he, him.
If you're new to Roleplay Retcon, what we do here is we remake infamous flop movies with storytelling and TTRPGs, tabletop role-playing games. And if this is your first episode, that's okay. You can listen to our remakes in any order as long as you start with the first episode, and that is this episode. You also don't have to watch the movies that we remake. They're not necessary viewing for understanding our story. We're doing something we've never done before. Usually one of the three of us GMs, but we've put out a call for someone to GM a movie for us. And this time we're going to make the Adam Sandler remake of The Longest Yard, our first ever sports movie, with our GM/director, Grant Nordine.
Hi. I'm so excited.
Hi.
I'm so excited to do this.
Grant, what qualifies you to be here?
Nothing at all. I asked Ben really nicely. No.
It's true. I've got the receipts.
I am the titular game master over at Game Master Monday. We are the podcast that plays a new one-shot, a new system with a new cast every episode. And I fucking love Roleplay Retcon. So much so that I've stolen the people from Roleplay Retcon, you three, if you don't remember.
I do remember.
To be guests on our show.
Alex did literally forget.
I did.
Because
so
like one time I was putting like credits for something else, and I put Game Master Monday, and Alex was like, "Have I been on Game Master Monday?" And I was like, "Yes, you were there with me." And he goes, "Oh, right, okay."
And that does ring a bell in my
so
brain for some reason. I was more saying in case you all forgot you're on Roleplay Retcon, but that's also funny.
I do occasionally, yeah.
Yeah, so I've GM'd for this crew before. We had a lovely time. I only made Gen Z a little upset for a few minutes, and it was great.
It's a sport around here.
I killed an elephant.
You did kill an elephant. That's right.
I did
you
kill an
fire the
elephant.
gun. That's right. Yeah.
See, now he remembers.
You've played so many games after a certain point.
Killed so many elephants. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
It becomes redundant at a certain point.
Alex is a member of the Ivory Trade.
So, The Longest Yard, 2005 remake of the 70s Burt Reynolds classic, which I intentionally did not watch. I didn't watch the Burt Reynolds one. I don't want to know anything about it. I only watched the Adam Sandler one, which was better than I thought it was going to be. Sandler was as bad as he possibly could be in it. But the rest of the movie had some bright points, I would say.
Yeah. I think it's an all-time bad Sandler performance, but in like the grand scope of like Sandler movies, not the worst.
30% of Rotten Tomatoes, though. I don't know how much money it made.
I can say for sure that it made a little bit of my dad's money because he took me and my sister to see it in theaters.
So,
Wow,
$27 and a pack of smokes.
At least.
It did really well at the box office. It's like
Wow.
$200 million worldwide.
This is like Adam Sandler, like peak era, though. You know, he is riding a pretty unbeatable high at this point. He is still a box office draw.
It could make $200 million just by doing nothing.
This is a movie that has weirdly stayed in my like zeitgeist for a long time, and I cannot tell you why. Just like for whatever reason, like if I'm thinking about like sports movies in general, my brain will always drift back to remember The Longest Yard, and I'm like, yeah. like a vague memory, just like haunting my mind like a specter, just like hovering over it constantly. And like I don't even have like a solid memory of like liking or not liking it. I couldn't tell you a single joke prior to my rewatch of it recently, but I just know that like there is a movie out there where Adam Sandler, for some reason, some casting director was like, yes, you should be cast as the pretty boy playboy NFL quarterback. You, Adam Sandler. And then it's like a lot of like the wrestlers from my childhood that I can remember clearly. Like my dad's favorite wrestler, Bill Goldberg, is in this movie. Stone Cold Steve Austin is in this movie.
Playing a pretty bummer character.
You know, I had the same thought, Grant, and I know exactly why. The Waterboy, another football movie. That's why Adam Sandler's in this.
There it is. Why did I want to pick this movie to be remade? Because, well, I'm a fan of Roleplay Retcon, and I was like, if I'm going to GM on this show, I want to do a genre they haven't
skip this part.
Messed with. No, I like you. You're getting hurt. I wanted to do a genre you haven't done yet. I wanted it to be something that I could run in a system that I really like, which I'll get into later. And we're going to turn this into a sports anime, kids.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Sports anime.
I'm into it. Like sports, yawn. Sports stories, haha, yeah.
Nice. I'm actually so excited because you're right. We've never done a sports movie. I don't think I've ever even thought about doing a sports movie. Like, it has never even crossed my mind. Not that I'm against it, but like, sports is just not my wheelhouse. I'm the literature turned movie person. But yeah, so I'm really excited that you pitched this idea to us. I was like, oh my God, sports movie. And of course, someone else should do it.
Thank God someone else wants to do it.
Thank God.
I've been writing Alex letters
really
every day just saying, Airbud, 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 and he will not write me back.
So what are we playing, Grant?
We're playing one of my all-time favorite TTRPG systems, and it is called Play Ball by my friend Roe Caufield. Who is regrettably a Detroit Lions fan, to my Green Bay Packers. So this is the one area in our friendship where we don't see eye to eye, but we will play their game regardless. It's a lot of fun. Play Ball's a baseball game, but I've torn its skin off and replaced it with pigskin.
That sounds lovely.
It's super simple. Play Ball, I like it a lot because it is modeled after sports anime. So it's a two-for game. You're going to have one section of the game that is very social stuff. Now, this is modeled after like high school baseball teams, so it's very much so like live your school life, go do the sport. But for our purposes, it's going to be go to prison, go do sport. And the social part, like you do. The social part is super easy. You will have 4 stats. And they are style, study, skill, and strategy. And they fit like in the social and sport categories. And you can assign yourself a modifier to each one. And then you'll roll a d12 to see if you are good at that thing. All you have to do is beat the number in my head for the difficulty of thing you're trying to do. So this will be used for like making friends with prisoners, taunting guards, learning how to read a book. Things of that nature. You can learning how in some of our cases. And yeah, this is going to be a real like by the seat of your pants, role play heavy, improv-y, whatever feels right in the moment. Tap into your inner Sandler and get goofy with it in this part of the game is what I'm saying.
I can't wait to accidentally imply that prison will improve your life.
In an idealistic way, it should be a place where you can be reformed and re-enter society and improve as a person. But
it really should be.
We've made it weird. We've made it bad.
So I can wait to accidentally.
You can wait to do that?
No, that's not what I meant to say.
Gen Z's very pro capital punishment.
Free labor, y'all. Come on.
Wow. So we're going to get our license plates made.
This is not... These are not my actual
Everyone,
views.
you've now heard Gen Z's actual feelings.
No, it's not. Pro fixing the prison system.
Yes, which we're going to do in this series. We're gonna find a way. I handed you all the 25-page book of Play Ball, and you have it. There's a series of playbooks you can choose from to fit your character mold. A lot of these were baseball flavored, so we turned them into football flavors. I gave you 3 positions you can choose from to help make your character. One of you should ideally play the quarterback. You will be modeled after the Adam Sandler, the Burt Reynolds character. And I don't want to say you'll be like the head or the singular protagonist of this thing, because everyone will have their own things to do, but the story will kind of move through you a little bit. We'll place you in situations more often than not. And then there's little subcategories you can pick within those different positions. So we've got there's various tropes that come with the sport. So like in the quarterback column, for example, you could have been a struggling veteran, a rookie phenomenon, the backup turned starter, or what we like to call the game manager, who just shows up and just throws the ball decently and doesn't do too much to shake things up. The other ones are just like offensive skill positions and defensive skill positions. So I'm not going to sit here and rattle off every single thing I wrote, because we're only going to hear 3 of them. But if there's anything that is calling your name more than anything else, please take it. They're all fun.
I know mine.
What is yours?
I have an explanation here. A while back, the Game Grumps made a show on YouTube where they were like playing like basically barely fictionalized versions of themselves, and they were like starting an esports team. And Dan Avidan on that show played like a guy that didn't really know anything about video games. He just really wanted to be on the team. And so he just like, he was like their like coach, but he's still like, he was just a really positive guy who was good at like being positive. And so I thought it would be really funny if my guy was like not actually very good at football. But I'm not like I don't want to be like a cheerleader or anything. I want to be like playing the game. So I'm the supportive teammate.
I love that concept. Do you know what position you think you're
What's the deep left field of football? I don't
A kicker?
Kicker? I think kickers still have to be good at kicking.
Yeah, but they're always laughed at and looked down upon.
So you're looking at like the equivalent of who's in the outfield, essentially.
Yeah.
I got you,
Not
bro.
just the outfield. Like when I played baseball as a kid, they made up like a second further outfield for me.
Hey, I feel that. I did.
If it got that far back there anyway, it was already a lost cause.
No, I as the person who got recruited to play offensive line on a flag football team, a sport with no contact, so you don't have anything to block. I get it.
Oh no.
Just give the quarterback the ball and then stand up. Thank you. That is your job.
I'm gonna Google what's the least important football position and see what.
Yeah. I've got one for you if you want it.
NFL.com actually has an opinion on this. Let's see. They say they have 25 positions, and the 25th least, like, lowest one is the return specialist, whatever the heck that is.
That is the kickoff return guy.
Oh, yeah, but hey, to Alex's, the 24th is punter. So I'll be punter, because punter is really funny.
I tried to tell you.
I think kickoff return could actually work for you, because there's playbooks for that, because you can then like kind of do double time as like a runner or a receiver. You'd probably be like in the running back category, I would say.
Okay.
If we went that route.
Sure.
I am actually mad now because kicker is unquestionably the funniest option, and now I wish I would have made playbooks for kickers.
Aww.
I mean, he'd definitely be in a skill position.
I would say so. So I'll give you a few tropes in skill position for your brain to be tickled here, Ben. You can be the captain, which doesn't sound like that's going to be in your ballpark.
I don't know, man. Like, what if my guy, like, insisted on... He's like, oh, captain, that sounds fun.
No, the one that he needs to be is third-day draft pick.
You are quite literally pitching the actual character Brucey from the movie, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I find inspiration
Third-day draft pick.
in all things.
But I do like third-day draft pick for you.
Yeah. That's good. I'm third day draft pick.
Cool. So you'll get 2 little bonus abilities that go with you, and you'll get to add 1 to your strategy stats.
Is my turn?
Yes, please, Genzi.
I don't want to be the quarterback, so I want to be defense.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Congratulations,
Alex.
Alex.
It was always going to be you.
No.
You're our star boy.
You're our star boy.
You're a motherfucking star boy.
You were waiting in the sky.
I'm a motherfucking star boy.
Genzi on defense.
Yes, and also I think it would be really funny. I just think it would be really funny to be like the big defense guy.
With your voice.
I'm sorry, what?
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 What are you implying, Ben?
I'm not implying anything.
What are you implying, Ben?
Ben?
What's the implication?
What's the implication?
There's no implication. I'm saying you have a little elf voice.
A little elf voice.
In the best way
I don't
possible.
know why that tickled me.
Elf for us?
Thank you. But yeah, I think it'd be fun. And you know the trope, the big, intimidating at first guy, but he's actually not scary.
Yes.
He's actually like a teddy bear on the inside. I love that. I want to do that.
It's a good one. We love a soft boy who's in the big body. For a trope like that,
Probably
if you'll...
consistent tackler.
Yeah, that's kind of where I would lean. A lot of these you can pump whatever personality you want into them. So like you can go like 1 or 2 ways with this. You can go consistent tackler where you're just gonna go out there, you're just gonna like wreck shop and you're not gonna miss a tackle or anything. It could also be fun to give you like the athlete or the field general, just like giving you these like real beefy positions with your general disposition.
Yeah, I think I like consistent tackler. That sounds fun. Just tackle. Bam, bam, bam.
Alex, by process of elimination, you've been designated the quarterback.
I guess I get to be a quarterback, huh?
Star boy.
So I'm going to be a quarterback, and I think we're going to go with struggling veteran, because I think that just kind of fits.
That's the character that writes itself.
And should I keep the same name from the movie, or should I mix it up?
Do they have the same name in the original movie?
Oh, is it also? Yeah, it's Paul Crewe in both, I believe.
I have an alternate name here. So it's Portman Toe.
Alex, that name might kick too much ass.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, we set the bar really high for Genzi. What's your name?
Listen,
Hey, be Paul Crewe. Just be Paul Crewe.
Paul Crewe?
That's the main character's name. That's like Adam
Sandler's
Sandler
name.
character's
That would
name.
be
Now
so
we've
funny.
really got him.
That would. I'm not against
They
that.
don't
But
hate
listen,
it.
you guys, I Googled funny boy names because I can't think of men's names. I don't know why. I've got 3 here and I
valid.
can't use them. But you guys, these names are so weird.
You have full
One of
permission
them
to
is
use my
Ass
name.
Wiggle. Ass Wiggle.
Ass wiggle.
That's not a
fake,
name.
Jitsi.
Another one is Bocephorus.
Bocephorus?
Which
Oh
may
my
be
god,
a demon
Bocephorus is the
name?
funniest name I've ever heard. You have to be Bocephorus.
Jency, you have to be Bofades.
Bofades.
I think you should be Bocephorus and like everyone calls you Bofades.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Bocephorus is a
Google
great
Bocephorus, though. Hold
defensive
on.
player name, for the record. One of, like, I don't know if you ever watched
no,
it, like,
no.
yeah.
You should be Bocephorus nuts. Like it should not quite make sense. Like
That is funny.
Wait. Did you say nuts? Because it should be nut. Bocephorus nut.
Bocephorus nut.
okay.
Yeah, I like that.
So then
With a
when
K.
they call him Bofades, it just says Bofades
Yep.
nut.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, we've done it.
I googled Bocephorus and I didn't find anything, so I think we're good.
What was the third name after Asswiggle and Bocephorus?
Let's see. Cornflake.
Jency, you're not looking at anything that's
What
real.
website are you on?
It's called 121 hysterically funny boy names for your baby.
No.
For your baby.
No, that's made up, Jency.
Asswiggle. You guys, this one's called Plum.
No, Jency, no. No,
we're not
you're
right.
looking at-
We
you're
can't
looking
say
at
that, Jency.
fantasy, Jency.
I didn't make this up, you guys.
I'm not
this
saying
is a
you
whole
did.
ass
I'm saying
website.
someone else made this up, and they're lying to you about it.
Yeah, but do I want to be Cornflake now?
Can you send me that list? I need some NPC names still.
Yes, it's so funny. I'm
Holy
gonna send it
shit.
in chat just for you.
Thank you.
It's so funny.
If you start hearing these names pop up on Game Master Monday, you know nothing, Jesse.
I am gonna stick with Bocephorus though, because I think it's funny.
Bocephorus is
and it's
great.
not offensive.
Hey,
No.
I'm going to be Cornflake Cogburn.
Oh my god.
Because Cornflake is like way too funny to let go of.
That's a good one.
So funny.
It's a good one.
What about Dirk?
This website is called dingledanglebaby.co. What the? What the fuck?
Oh, this baby's so ugly too.
Iggy Wumpus.
All right, come on, we got to move on.
Someone is
Anyway, I'm
absolutely
sorry.
fucking with us. There are four stats in this game. We'll go based
Let's
on your
hear 'em.
character sheet here. They are style, study, skill, and strategy. These stats are split into the social and sports categories, like we mentioned, and they can give you certain bonuses throughout the game. You'll have certain modifiers that go with them. Style, this stat has everything to do with your character's social presence. So that's cheering up a friend, getting someone to see your side of the story, flirting, having a conversation with somebody. Those are your style points. Study has to do with your academic proficiency. So this, like we mentioned, this will be like going to the library, outsmarting people, using your intelligence in scenarios. Skill is your athletic talent on the field. So that's being a talented athlete. Jumping, running, anything to do with your physical prowess. And then, of course, strategy is going to be the other end of that, your intelligence part of the beautiful game of football. You have 4 points that you can allocate throughout those 4 stats. So you can give yourself, you can really just do it however you want. You can spread them all with 1s, 2, 1, 1, 0, 4, all in one thing. Go buck wild with it. And then once you're allocating, you can put in your little, if you haven't already, your character's bonuses that come from their trope.
So I went with a 1 in style, 1 in study. I got a +1 in skill, so I just made that 0. And I put 2 into strategy.
Smart boy. Smart boy.
All right, Cornflake Cogburn gets +1 strategy for being the 3rd day draft pick. Because I always show up. I'm actually very enthusiastic about this.
Yeah.
So I do get +1 strategy. And I put all of my remaining 4 points into style.
Attaboy.
Nice.
A charming boy.
I have 0 in skill and 0 in study. Because reading is for nerds and ladies.
Guess what?
What's up?
Bocephorus Nut is a nerd.
Yay.
2 in study. He gets a +1 in skill. I think that's enough. I don't know. Should I do more? I feel like he is naturally good, but when I look at the skill, it seems like it comes from a lot of hard work.
That could be any kind of hard work. Maybe from his previous life before he went to jail.
Well, maybe he'll have 2 in skill then. So none in style and none in strategy. Wait, no, I get 1 more. That's not enough. I'm going to put 1 in style. Yes, I'm going to put 1 in style.
Fantastic. Congratulations, you've now created a play ball character.
Yay.
The only thing you should probably just jot down for your own records is all of your tropes should come with 2 abilities that you can use at any point during the football game.
We put them in the primaries.
You can put them in the primaries.
Do I need to know about football to play this?
No, we're going to teach you.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
That's why I made my character the way he is.
Nice. I can tackle. I feel like I know about tackling. There's a guy with a ball. I tackle him, right?
Yeah, you got it.
If it's the other guy, though, not our guy.
Right.
Grant, tell us about Hell Whalers.
Hell Whalers, my beautiful baby boy. Hell Whalers is the next Game Master Monday Presents miniseries. I believe by the time this goes up, Hell Whalers should have already started. It came out on Monday, November 4th. So it's live right now. You don't even have to wait. This is one of those ads where you hear it and you can just go check it out right now. Episode 1 is currently up. It's a 4-part miniseries over at Game Master Monday. It is a Christian horror story about damned souls in hell chasing a whale in the hopes that they get saved. We had character portraits done by the amazing Malamute, whose work you might recognize from the group Soul Muppet. The show is starring Ra Ra, who's the game master for The Heart is a Dungeon, Ivy B, who's the CEO of the Crit Awards, my sister and co-producer Jenny, and Ross from Blades of Mayari. It's a real good time. It's genuinely spooky, so if you have religious trauma and aren't ready to tackle that, I advise steering clear. Genuinely, it freaks me out, and I'm writing it. But yeah, if you're into that sort of thing, if you don't want the spooky season to stop, we got 4 exciting, heart-pounding episodes starting this past Monday, and will continue to go every Monday this whole month of November. So come check us out there and enjoy the whiplash you get from hearing me GM that and then this.
Here at Roleplay Retcon, we typically also have a musical guest for each series that furnishes the soundtrack for our remake, and the band that we're going to use this time is Them Damn Dogs. They're a local band to Alex and me, and in a past life, Jinsey in Huntsville, Alabama, which is a city full of cool music acts. It's one of the reasons why we feature indie bands on the show, is because we've got a lot of local people that we want to feature. You can find their music on Spotify or Bandcamp, or at themdamndogs.com. They actually have a real nice website. I would say bye.
Bye.
Bye kisses.